You ever wonder why your colleague insists on doodling during meetings while another seems to absorb everything just by listening? Well, welcome to the wonderful world of learning styles. Yep, we're not all cut from the same cloth when it comes to how we soak up knowledge. Let's dive into the different ways we learn and how it shapes us. Spoiler alert, there's no right way, just your way. First up, our visual learners. You know who you are. You love diagrams, flowcharts, and anything that makes your screen look like an art gallery. Your brain is basically Google Images on caffeine. For you, seeing is believing. And if you can picture it, you can learn it. So how do we cater to visual folks like you? Simple. Bring on the infographics, mind maps, and of course, color-coded notes. Just try not to go overboard and turn everything into a Picasso. Next, we have the auditory learners, the ones who could probably ace their exams by listening to a podcast on repeat. If you're the type who'd rather listen to a lecture than read a textbook, congrats, you're in the auditory club. For you, information doesn't just flow, it sings. To keep these learners engaged, we need to crank up the volume with plenty of discussions, audio recordings, and maybe a few educational jingles. Because hey, who says learning can't have a soundtrack? Now let's talk about our kinesthetic learners. These are the folks who can't sit still, literally. If you're one of them, you probably learn best by doing, touching, or even building stuff. Watching a YouTube tutorial isn't enough. You need to get your hands dirty. The key here? Interactive activities, role-playing, and anything that gets you up and moving. Just be careful not to turn your living room into a science lab. Again. And finally, we've got the reading, writing learners. These are the folks who could read War and Peace for fun and take notes like their lives depend on it. If it's written down, it's etched into your brain forever. For these learners, text-based content is a goldmine. Give them plenty of articles, reports, and chances to write, and they'll be in their happy place. Now let's switch gears for a second and talk about the elephant in the digital classroom, online learning. It's great, right? You can learn in your PJs, pause the lesson whenever you want, and even sneak in a snack break. But it's not all sunshine and bandwidth. First off, time management. Between balancing work, family, and figuring out where the unmute button is, it's easy to fall behind. And let's not even talk about the tech barriers. Nothing says I'm learning like screaming at your Wi-Fi router at 2 a.m. And staying motivated? Well, let's just say that when Netflix is only a click away, it's a struggle. But don't worry, by understanding your learning style and embracing it, you can turn these challenges into opportunities. So whether you're a visual virtuoso, an auditory ace, a kinesthetic king or queen, or a reading-writing wizard, remember this. There's no wrong way to learn. Just find what works for you and run with it. Discussion time. How do you learn best? How can you effectively integrate diverse learning preferences into your designs while ensuring engagement and accessibility for all learners? What challenges have you encountered in this process? Because at the end of the day, learning isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about breaking out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, we ensure your creativity and innovations are simplified.